What is up, guys? It's Dave Wallace here, and I'm here to help you win with money and build your wealth. So are you where you want to be in your financial life? After working with thousands of clients in financial services for the last 15 years, I believe I've identified the 7 major reasons people struggle financially. So no matter where you might be in your financial life, stick around to the end and I'm going to show you the top reasons people struggle financially and how to fix it. But before we get started, do me a favor, go ahead, hit that like button, smash the subscribe. I appreciate your support. Now with that said, thanks so much, guys. Let's get into the video. Number 1, not having an accountability partner, meaning not having someone who holds you accountable towards your goals. We need someone there helping keep us accountable towards our goals. This not only helps us reach our goals by staying focused, but it also helps us to limit risk and maximize our efficiency with our time so that we reach our goals faster. Number 2, self-doubt. Financial freedom is not a rational decision. This is not something that we are born with. This is not something in many cases that we are even taught through 20 to 25 years worth of education. It is not something that is typically taught or passed down from generation to generation either. So there's a real element of self-doubt that creeps in to people's minds when it comes to their financial well-being. There are feelings of guilt, shame, regret, and just a whole assortment of feelings that get wrapped up when it comes to financial matters and money. And there's even this thought that if I'm broke, I can never change, or I'm too old and I will never be able to change. But the truth is, no matter where you are and no matter how old you are, you can always change your financial situation. I've seen all kinds of scenarios all the way across the board, just about anything that you can think of, and I'm here to tell you, you can change. Anyone can change if they can eliminate self-doubt and focus on moving forward instead of looking at where they are and looking in the past, to get a grip on where they are and to focus on action every single day to transform their life moving forward. There's not anything that can be done about the past, but anyone in any situation can absolutely move forward towards their goals. But it starts by eliminating self-doubt. Number 3, limited networks. As we've alluded to previously on the channel, financial wellness is discipline and soft skills that can be gained through learning and knowledge. This is not something that you're born with. This is something that anyone can learn the skills to be able to achieve. And so having a network and surrounding yourself with people that have those skills, or maybe are already in a position that you aspire to be in, will immensely help you to be able to get to your goals, because you will be following a practitioner, not some random guru out on the internet that claims to know how to make $1 million in 24 hours with no risk at all. You're following someone that you know, that you trust, and that is in the situation that you want to be in, and you're surrounding yourself with people like that. It is very difficult in that situation not to learn from those individuals and to be able to grow your soft skills by acquiring the knowledge that these individuals who are close to you have. So a big thing that can help is building your network, surrounding yourself with like-minded people that want to be in a similar situation, or better yet, at least having some that already are in that situation that can mentor you along your financial journey. Number 4, using the wrong methods to acquire wealth. There is not a shortcut to wealth. I get asked really often as a financial coach, Dave, what is the easiest way to make $1 million? And I'm here to tell you, I don't work with anyone who wants the easiest way, because that is unrealistic expectations. The elevator to success is broken. You'll have to use the stairs. The goal is not to get there easy. The goal is to trust the process and implement a proven plan to get there with minimum risk and maximize potential of success. Easy is not in the equation. Easy is a pipe dream and is not the goal. The goal is to win with money and to build wealth over the long term. The key is to implement a proven plan. And for that, I will link my proven financial plan. If you want to check that out, the link will be down in the description. So when we talk about proven asset classes, we're talking about things like real estate, index funds, and businesses. Number 5, limited knowledge. We spoke about this on the channel quite a bit. People do not speak in financial literacy anymore in schools. Most of the times it's not spoken to in family dynamics. It's really rarely spoken about in friend dynamics. It's kind of become like a taboo thing where people don't talk about it. And I would encourage everyone to talk about it. Grow your knowledge, read books, and go to proven resources of practitioners, people that have done it before, preferably multiple times, and better yet, hopefully people that have failed a little bit along the way, because anyone that touts all success and no losses is just being unrealistic about the reality. Sometimes the best way to learn is through failure. It hits home. Trust me, your body remembers it. I remember very vividly almost losing everything when my bills came due and the pandemic hit and business dried up like a sieve literally overnight. I'm not special in that way. I would have loved to avoid it. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that I liked the situation at all. I did not, but guess what? It was very humbling, and my body will forever remember that experience when it comes to taking risks and spending money. I will always remember that, and I will always be eternally grateful for having gone through that humbling experience. So all that to say, take the good with the bad. They come together, and in most cases, we learn more from losses than wins. That has rang true throughout my life. I'm sure if you think back and you think through your wins, you could really quickly realize that, hey, yeah, man, I won that and I just moved right on to the next thing. But the losses, they stick with you longer. Learn from people who have lost and take your lumps if you have to and learn from them and move forward. I think it's very much part of the process. Number 6, using the wrong tools. You wouldn't try to hammer a nail with a plastic spoon. So much of being able to get things done in life is by employing the right tools to increase your chance at success. When I say implementing the right tools, knowing where to go for the right thing. If it's taxes, hiring an accountant. If it's legal stuff, hiring an attorney. If it is financial planning, hiring a financial coach. If it is investing, hiring a financial advisor. Know the right tool for what it is that you're trying to do, and make sure that you match that goal to the right tool. Very, very important, and can really save you a lot of money, save you a lot of headache, and minimize your risk while maximizing your ability to build wealth over the long term. Number 7, not doing the most important thing that would get you towards your goal. I can't sit here and tell you what your goal is, but I know if you're watching this channel, then you're here because you want to win with money and build your wealth. That's what we're all about on this channel. And I will tell you with certainty that you have to know your goal, and you have to take the action that maximizes your ability to reach that goal. I see so many people, for example, they want to launch a company, but they never launch the company. They spend an eternity in collecting facts mode when collecting facts mode is not where they need to be. They need to be taking massive action right now, getting a customer. From my experience, most people don't need more data, they need more action towards their goals. To give you another example, if you're an entrepreneur and you want to build $1 million business, be working on selling $1 million clients. You can't build $1 million business by selling $5 to $10 items unless you're going to be able to spend a massive amount of money pushing up the quantity of the items that you're selling, which is very, very expensive. know your goal, and focus on the action that gets you the most traction towards that goal. In particular, don't be satisfied with just collecting information when you should be taking action instead. The number one reason why I see people are unable to change their ways in terms of getting out of debt, investing enough money for retirement, and building up a book of lucrative assets that increase their wealth over time, the reason why I see people do not do that is they do not tie these goals to their why. We have to tie our goal to our why. We are intellectual beings. We are very smart. We can outwit and outmaneuver our way towards any goal, and we can find the easiest way to do just about anything in seconds online on YouTube. When it comes to hard goals like paying off debt, big goals, building a big business, those things cannot be done without tying your goal to your why, meaning tying your goal to your purpose. You have to know where you want to be. And I'm not saying being rich. To me, that would be a goal. That is not a purpose. An example of a purpose would be, I want to have the freedom to do whatever I want, whenever I want, and not have to worry about money at all. That is an example of a purpose. You see, from that point, I can then look at my goals and I can see how they could lead me and envision myself in that state where I have reached my purpose. From that vision, you can then start to extrapolate back to, I need to pay off my debt. I need to have X amount of dollars. Those goals are just ways towards a purpose, but you have to start with your why. You have to start with a purpose, and then you have to tie all those goals to that purpose for you to be able to reach those goals. If you don't know your purpose, then I highly recommend that you start asking yourself questions. There are quizzes online that you can take if you just Google, what is my purpose? But you have to know your purpose. You've got to dive into that, and you have to tie your financial goals to your purpose. If you haven't gotten on a financial plan, I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description to my proven plan, completely free if you want to check that out. Guys, that's all I got for you. I hope these lessons have been valuable for you. If they have, do me a favor, go ahead, smash that like button, hit the subscribe. I really appreciate it. It really helps the channel out a lot. Thanks so much for sticking with me to the end. That's all I got for you today, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.